So I reiterate here, the bill is dead.
The story of this great city is about the years before this night. We are free!
Hey everybody, it's a new episode of Ho Hong Kong. I'm sitting here with my newly single buddy. Congrats,
Hey,
Vivek
it's
Babavani,
Vivek Babavani.
finally.
Yeah, well, technically single, you should say.
Technically single, yes. Newly technically single.
Yeah, so Gloria's right now is in literally the southern hemisphere.
Correct.
So normally people go like, oh, different continent,
Yes.
different rules. For us, it's like different hemisphere, different rules.
Yes.
And by different rules, we simply mean that I get to do whatever I want without her ever knowing or judging at home.
I am so happy for you.
Yeah,
You
which
have
is
no
why
idea.
like at home, like
I came
shit's on
in
the floor.
and it's trashed completely.
Trashed.
It looked like you had like a frat party.
Yeah.
at home.
And the best thing is like it's trash with what is gadgets,
Yeah.
equipment,
Yeah, it's nothing
cables.
like cool. You think?
Oh yeah, like
a
wrappers
single-
and like let's say bottles and
bars
shit.
and
Yeah, none
stuff,
of that.
yeah.
It's just like, oh, is that a USB 3.2 cable? Oh, that's because you're gonna take that to yourself to Australia to
Correct.
maximize one cable doing all the functions.
Correct.
That is correct. What is that thing over there? Is that a pouch to store your lenses? So
Yeah.
that way it's an easy access when you have to take it out during the show. Oh wow, Viv, you are awesome.
you are very well prepared.
Yeah, dude, like I have to say that is actually literally what's been happening where I'm sitting here optimizing everything because I know what will happen, right?
Yeah.
So Gloria's in Melbourne right now. She went 1 week early for
By
two
the
reasons.
time this comes out, you're also there.
I'm also there. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, with the power
And,
of
and back to being not single.
yeah.
Yes.
Well, the floor might still be trashed.
Oh, actually, that's
Who
true.
knows? Yeah, maybe she's trashing her floor. I don't no idea, right? So she went there 1 week early because there was a big coffee exhibition expo thing over there. So she's like, might as well go down
Oh,
there.
that's
check
fun.
it-
Yeah.
So she went down there for all that to see if she can look at different type of coffees and
Yeah.
maybe even think about getting some Australian beans into Hong Kong, whatever.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, all that stuff.
okay.
So she's over there doing that, and I was given strict instructions / common sense of come
Yeah.
with as empty as a suitcase as possible.
Right, because
So-
you fill it with
whatever
coffee,
beans
whatever
and this
stuff.
and that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm like, fair enough.
Yeah.
The only issue is that Melbourne's our first stop. So
Oh. Oh,
we,
yeah,
we have
damn.
like a week and a half of everywhere else. No,
well,
actually,
you
it's
can
usually 2 weeks,
probably
yeah.
get in touch with our friends there and just leave whatever you buy.
Yeah.
And
Some-
then take it. Do you fly out of Melbourne as
No,
well?
man, from Perth.
Oh no,
That's the problem.
Okay,
So
that is
it's
a
okay.
problem.
I mean, like you compromise, you do what you can. Pretty tell the roasters, hey, could you roast it like a day before we leave?
Oh yeah,
You know, somehow give us the freshest one so we know that 2 weeks later, perfect. That's the time
Yeah.
to start using it.
Yeah.
But either way, whatever, the cool thing is that this has given me a new challenge while I'm quote unquote single.
Yes.
Is to see what can I squeeze into minimum space.
Yes.
I literally am using my girlfriend's weighing scale that she uses for coffee beans to weigh everything from cables.
Yeah, you weigh cables.
Dude, I was weighing my cables,
What
man.
is that? Okay, that means you're just not like just single. You're losing your mind.
That as well. I'm over optimizing now. Now that there's one less variable.
Weighing cables.
Dude, I was weighing like USB-C cables, going
Yeah.
like, all right, this is a 3.2.
Yes.
That's a 3.0. Do I want the faster speed or lilighter weight?
Right.
What do I want to do? And you're like, what the fuck? I'm
And
like,
you're also just standing there by yourself like
Oh,
an
yeah.
absolute psycho.
Oh, dude, yeah, for sure. And I'm using like a top quality coffee bean weighing scale.
Right, yeah.
To weigh
Yeah, you know what they weigh? The cool people weigh what they weigh with it?
their hands.
No, drugs.
Oh yeah. That as well. This is giving me a lot of dopamine, man.
Yes.
Yeah. So for those of you out there who also weigh cables,
Yeah.
in your-
Nobody.
in your
That's
spare
you
time.
already lost the entire audience.
Yeah, so
Saying you weigh cables.
In case you were looking for a hobby, that is actually
Okay.
something you could consider. Weighing cables, that's a fun thing to do. Like where you lift up two cables and say like, all right, which cable do I think is heavier?
Yes.
And then you weigh them.
Yeah.
And then you have to do the whole pros and cons. Like, do I want speed or do I want weight?
Oh my god.
All right, you
this
do
is,
that.
This is in case you're flying like, Air Asia or whatever. And
Yeah.
you're really
Squeezing
like,
everything.
Squeezing everything.
But I have
you're-
domestic flights. That's the problem.
Yeah.
You get it? I
Yeah.
have that. So I'm like, these guys not gonna let me go. So okay, I'll tell you this, man. I weighed to the point my SD cards.
No.
Yeah,
No,
I was like-
that's
I was
not
like,
right.
I wonder if one,
Okay, someone should tell this guy something. Like, seriously.
dude, I wonder if 1 terabyte SD card is heavier than a 250 gig terabyte.
I don't think so.
It's not.
I don't know.
It's not,
No
yeah.
shit.
Or it's not enough to make it like justify like I need 4 of these
Yes,
versus
yes.
one of those. Yeah, so I was quite impressed. I mean, think about just the idea of an item of the same weight,
Yes.
but now can store 4 times the capacity of digital
So
data.
why do they make even smaller ones? They should all be huge.
I think it's a conspiracy.
Right?
Right
yeah,
over
I
there.
agree.
You get it?
Yeah,
Like-
because they already know that they can have it like much bigger.
Yeah.
But they're selling you the smaller one first and
Yeah.
then releasing the bigger one later.
Yeah, exactly.
And you're like, oh, I want more. And yeah, you're right.
Right? And,
Yeah.
and the thing is that, so technically the whole shell of the SD card
Yeah, it's
pretty much the
plastic.
same. It's
Yes.
just inside that little whatever is storing
Chip
the data.
thingy, yes.
The plate or whatever is
Yes.
storing it, like that's the one that's doubling the price. I don't get it.
Right.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
can't
well,
be that expensive.
someone should explain to us.
Exactly. Yeah. So
Yes,
that's
why? Yeah, exactly. Why not all the SD cards are maximum?
yeah. Why are they not all equal? Like, they should be.
I guess, yeah. The conspiracy obviously is that they knew from the beginning. Not that the more common sense one, which is like as time goes,
They could add more data and-
yeah,
yeah,
they
yeah.
know how to.
The technology to
Yeah,
do it. Yeah. Yeah.
But I also want to know what the technology is.
Yeah.
That like why also the same thing for the computers, like obviously like the laptops even like 10-15 years ago, and like the maximum you can get like maybe 100 gig if you're
Yeah.
lucky.
Yeah. Now it's like insane. 2
Now-
terabytes
yeah,
easy.
and then like the battery's like so much smaller.
Yeah.
And then inside, if you open up the laptop, a lot of the times it's like kind of empty.
You know
Like,
what
it's
they
not
probably
a lot
did?
of stuff.
I bet you those geniuses, those people with the futures in their destiny,
Yes.
were probably sitting in the lab. Mm-hmm. They took an old hard drive. They put it on a coffee weighing scale. They're like, how can we keep that weight the same?
Yes.
Do I want the weight or do I want the speed?
Yeah.
You see what I'm on to, dude?
Yeah.
I'm going to somehow manage to take a 500 square foot apartment and turn it into 1,000 square foot
Well, you
apartment.
are doing that, except that it's a high hazard trip.
Yeah. Well, I
looks-
mean,
yeah.
There you go. So I think I'm onto something, man. Like we have the gross value of an apartment, which is like they include all
Yes.
that windowsills
Yeah,
and all
yeah,
that
yeah.
shit. You got the saleable,
Yes.
which is like the actual thing.
I don't know what's happening to your English, but it's gross and sealable.
A sealable. Is it
And
sealable
the
or
first
saleable?
one is like seal from seal.
Oh, seal? Really?
Yeah,
It's not
yeah.
sale? It's seal?
No, it's sealable.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yes.
And there will be the.
And the first one is gross, like gross weight or
Yeah. The
like
gross thing. I
same
get it.
way
Yeah.
as-
Gross.
not grass. I
Yeah.
don't know.
That thing, man. You know.
I'm the one who's fasting.
Yeah.
You're the one who's been eating like a cow all
Yeah,
day.
exactly.
And somehow,
Hey, speaking of
you don't
eating
even
like
eat a cow.
Yeah, exactly. Speaking of eating a cow, man, I just want to say today I was walking up the escalator and I was like, there's no line at Bakehouse.
Dude, it was also no line like a few days ago. I think, hopefully, I don't know what's happening.
Do they practice Ramadan in Korea? What's going on? Like
Mainland, yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe it's
so
like,
there was no
line.
And you walked in.
I walked in. I'm like, I'll take 2 chocolate cookies.
Yeah.
I'll take an egg tart and I'm a Danish. And my mom loves it. I'm a
Yes.
Danish. Be the good son. Da, 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 da.
Nice. What time?
This was around 2 p.m.
Yeah, that's like usually like crazy time.
Yeah, right. I was like, okay, and I
Yeah.
went there and I was like, wow, no line. They're like, yeah, boss doesn't like it, but you do. I'm like, I'm not the boss, so I'm happy.
Yes, exactly.
Right? I get that stuff. I go on home with that got my Bakehouse.
Yeah.
I come home
That's today.
today.
Yeah.
Fucking 5 minutes ago, my mom got Bakehouse as well.
No, she's
She got 2 cookies
Nice.
and another thing. I was like, oh shit. We have 4 chocolate chip cookies at home.
Oh my god.
I've eaten 2
I'm
already.
gonna take one with me home.
I already cleared it
Damn
off.
it.
Yeah. I already. So I was like, this on. Let's make this happen,
you had
man.
all of them.
Dude,
so
all
wait,
done.
You had 2?
I had 2 in an afternoon. I
Yeah.
did that, and 1 at dinner time. Just now, I got another
Yeah.
half is done downstairs as well. I was like, this stuff's got to go fresh, man.
Yes, yeah, you're right.
On
And
the
also,
other-
who knows when it's gonna be empty again?
Yeah, exactly. You know.
Yeah.
On the other hand, had this been Vision cookies, I'd give
Yeah.
you all 4. I'd give you all 4, man.
I would have thrown them out of here,
Like, you'd be out of there.
out of the tooth floor.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, the best thing is that technically there will never be Vision cookies because it's not optimized to be wasting my space at home.
Yes.
I put it on the weighing scale. Even the weighing scale is like, no.
Someone listening now go like, here they go again.
Oh
We
my
took a
God.
break for a few weeks.
Yeah,
from
we
the
did. We were very kind
for
until I
trashing Vizio.
OD'd on Bakehouse cookies
Well, they
again.
also like the episode when we completely trashed Vision. Vision
Yeah.
is in the title.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
we also left it like I left it vague. I just
Yeah.
left a review.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
people have
See
to
what they have to say.
listen.
Yeah, I wonder if they'd like it.
exactly.
Maybe they've changed their mind. I have no idea. So that's actually, that's what's been going on for
Yeah.
the last. I think she left on Saturday. So today's what? Today's Tuesday.
Okay, so that
4 days.
What are the things that you would recommend for someone who is girlfriend is away?
Yeah.
and that does not lead to your divorce?
All right. First of all, you have to do the late night before bed TV until you fall asleep.
That's fun.
That's
yeah,
good, right?
Because obviously you can never do it.
Oh, you can never do
Yeah,
that.
even if you have like the earphones, she's like, the light. The
Yeah,
light.
yeah. Oh, good. Just
Yeah.
I need to sleep. You
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
understand.
yeah.
I'm like, excuse me, bitch. Yeah. Okay, so that's for
I love
sure.
how gentle you are with
Yeah, exactly. So that for sure. That was
Okay.
like the first thing I was like, because like ever since we moved in together, I haven't had that happen ever.
Yeah.
Although to her benefit, Gloria does every time. If you want, just watch it. I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm not. I've been a man for 42 years.
Right,
I'm not
yeah.
stupid, okay?
Yes, I'm not
Right.
falling for that
Exactly,
shit. If
yeah.
you want means don't fucking
Yeah,
touch
exactly.
it.
Yeah, if you want, shut the
I'm
fuck
gonna
up.
go
man.
be grumpy the
Yeah,
next
yeah.
day.
We should find a time how meet. We should hang out sometime. No, we shouldn't. All right, that's what it is.
Yes.
Okay, same equivalent.
Okay,
All right,
so yeah,
that's the first
TV
thing.
in bed.
TV in
amazing.
bed. All right, number 2 is I believe. Obviously, you do the whole you lie all over the bed and all that
Yes,
shit. You know
yes.
that's the usual.
Yeah,
right? You don't have to care.
starfish,
Yeah,
yes.
starfish, all that shit. That's
Yeah.
all been done. Then you can also have it where you have the bathroom, the towel, all that shit,
Oh,
just
yeah.
like there. The door's open. You're like,
Yes.
all right, man, I'm gonna go get my bathroom. I'm gonna go shower. I'll come out. You know what? I want to do this thing over here.
Right.
All that stuff.
Yeah.
And the best part is that there's no need of like, oh, you know, I better put this over here before it gets in her way.
Oh yeah.
There's none of that shit.
There is no her.
There's nothing in anyone's way.
Yes.
If it's there, it's the correct place.
It's gonna be in your way, maybe.
You know what? The fact that I put it there, it's
Yeah.
not in my way.
Okay. Yes.
By default, it's on my way. So hence why a lot of things like I have developed in the last 4 days is that also I'm trying to overdo too many things anyway, as
Yes.
usual. But I was like, I want to do that now. Okay, this stays here. I'm gonna go and do that now.
Yeah.
And like
which is why everything is staying there and nothing is being done.
Yeah, like literally you could push it on the floor.
Meanwhile, you're weighing cable.
I'm weighing cable, dude.
I walked in and there's like a suit jacket on the floor.
Yeah.
Like,
All
dude,
that
did you
shit.
get robbed?
I'm like, no, I'm airing it out, man. That's what's happening over here. I use it up, let it air out for a bit. I was like, why don't I put it on the chair? I don't want to put it on the chair.
Yeah,
I put it on the
exactly.
floor. You know why? Because I won't step there. It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you have that. I've done all that shit. I'm trying to think what else. Yeah. Okay. So if you know that my office is right next to the bedroom,
Yes.
and to the wall between them, actually I designed it where there's like a big window that you could open it up if you want to
Yes,
connect
yes.
the two. I normally have to close the window up, you know, pull the blind out, all that shit. Now it's wide open.
Nice, yeah.
I'm lying in bed. I'm like, you know, this is all good.
Yeah.
There's that, and I think that's pretty much all the things I've been doing
Amazing.
for the past 4 days. And
Yeah.
obviously, like I said, it's just anything I want to, like, for example, if you look at this room right now,
Yes.
shit's on the
Behind
table, like
cameras,
random
yeah, yeah.
stuff.
But
you know.
in front of the cameras looks so clean.
Oh, yeah,
and-
obviously.
and
This
we
is-
were just watching the raffle.
Yeah, the
Is
lucky
it the raffle?
No, the
lucky
Mark
draw.
6. The Mark 6.
Lucky. Yeah, a few episodes ago, maybe a few months ago, we talked about how it works because I did a deep dive for some reason.
Yeah.
And I didn't know they played on TV, and it
Oh,
has
yeah.
this catchy music.
So I think since I was a kid, they
Yeah.
always first of all have that song. It's always like maybe back then like MIDI and all that the 8-bit music. So
Yes,
it's like
Right. Yeah.
that
Maybe
thing.
they now like.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can imagine
Yeah.
that would work with old video games, right?
Yes.
And now they have
It sounds very much like a video game.
yeah,
kind
for
of
sure.
song.
Yeah, it's very lame, cheapy,
Yeah.
open source
and they
video
just
game.
kept it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that became the theme, I guess. You know,
And funny enough, they have two guys who don't say a one word.
it just witnesses.
They're just witnesses
Yeah.
to the ball selection
Spinning
thing.
around, making sure there was no hanky panky. Nothing's happening over here. So, I honestly though, let me ask you this: if they did ask you to come up as a witness, like just sit there,
Yeah.
would you go?
Yeah.
I would totally do it.
Yeah, of
dude.
course.
That'd be so
yeah,
cool.
not even if there's no money, it's just fun.
Dude, I
It's
would.
just a fun
It's
thing
a fun
to-
thing to be
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'm watching the
Yeah,
Mark
I'm
6
gonna
happen
watch
live.
the
Yeah.
balls, yeah.
The best thing is,
Spin
I will buy a
around.
ticket.
Yeah.
I guess you can't. Maybe the conflict of
No,
interest and
there's
everything.
no way you can. Yeah.
But like, what I would do, I would probably. I'm sure they'll have some rules where you have to be super like neutral.
yeah.
Like every episode, they always
but
do.
also you can there is an app. You don't have to go anywhere.
You don't know what I'm saying, like the witnesses to sit there.
Oh, yes,
you know,
yes,
you have
yes.
to look like you can't have any sort of interest in this.
Oh,
where you're
yeah, you
like,
can't be
did I
like,
win?
oh,
Did I win?
yeah, yeah.
You know, oh, this is cheating, right?
Yes.
So I'm sure you have that.
So
one-
those guys don't say anything at all. They
I don't think
say
so, yeah.
one word.
I
They
guess they're
sit
just
there.
told to just watch. That's it.
Yeah,
we don't
yeah,
want
yeah.
no.
There was a
Woo!
guy who looks like he is just part of the furniture now.
Yeah, he
he
just
has
had
been
these,
watching since they
yeah.
invented lottery.
I'm sure, man. Like he probably marks his. They did Mark 6.
Maybe he is Mark.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
he's Mark book number 6 or whatever. You know, from back in the day, that was his chapter in the Bible or something.
Hey, you had a fun gig recently with the so. Christian Action
Yes.
started what is called a diversity hub,
Yes.
right?
So Christian Action Center for Refugees is located in Chungking Mansion.
Yes.
Block E.
Was on fire a few years ago.
a few years ago,
Yes.
but people raised money and
Yes.
redid it. It's even better than before. So
Amazing.
an odd blessing in disguise.
Yes.
And they have this thing called a diversity hub where it was like a 1+ year project that they've been doing. And the launch was on 21st of March 2025.
Yeah.
The day for elimination of racial discrimination. That day, right?
Actually,
3-2-1.
back home, it's Mother's Day.
Wait, 21st of March?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
On a Friday?
Well, it's just 21st of March, whenever it is.
Really?
Yeah.
Because like Mother's Day is usually like on a Sunday.
It's no, for us, it's just 21st of March. Whenever that is, it's Mother's Day in Egypt.
Oh, when did that start?
Like since
Cleopatra?
forever.
Okay, I guess.
I don't know who started it, but since I was a child.
I guess the
It's
Pharaoh
always
got
out.
it wrong and nobody wanted to correct him.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, exactly.
I guess
It's
your
like,
mama, sure, if you say so, Pharaoh. Okay, I had no idea about that. Okay.
But
Yeah.
but in the rest of the world, 21st of March is supposed to be the start of spring, right? Officially.
I have no idea, but that's apparently the day you should eliminate racial discrimination.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was also
yeah,
the,
okay.
the reason for that day
Yes.
being the launch day
Okay.
and stuff.
And did you eliminate it?
Well, I've eliminated a long time ago, man.
You have?
I totally have.
Okay. How
I
did
mean,
you eliminate it?
Because Vision is not a race, so I can discriminate that.
Yes.
Yeah, but you don't discriminating the people who buy Vision.
Yes.
I discriminate the Vision itself.
Yeah, okay,
Yes, you
fair
see,
enough.
I've limited
yeah,
that
you're
one, yeah.
inclusive of the people,
Yes.
but exclusive of the place.
Yes.
I see.
Exactly. You know,
okay,
like-
makes sense.
Yeah, so unless there's a day for the elimination of racial placement,
Yes.
then I'll stop there.
Okay, fair
Yeah.
enough. So, going back
yeah,
to
so that day
diversity-
basically. All right, so let me tell you this. That day my schedule was as crazy as usual.
Yeah.
I wake up, I had to do some stuff, then I had a school talk in Kwai Chung.
Right.
I go to Kwai Chung, I do that school talk.
Yeah.
And then I have to go to Chimsa Choi, Chungking Mansions, to go to the diversity
Yeah.
hub thing. Now, initially, I told him, I was like, hey, you know what I'll do is I'll get an Uber taxi, pick me up, and go straight
Sure.
there. But because I knew the event starts at 7:30, and
Yeah.
I was like, I'm sure we won't do rehearsals anything time before 5. And I finished the school talk at 3:15.
Yeah.
I was doing the math in my head. I'm like, so I could actually take an Uber taxi, zoom all the way down there,
Right.
and probably be like hanging out for a bit.
Yeah.
Or I could just take the MTR from Kwai Chung all the way
Yes.
to the Choi, save $100,
Yeah.
maybe donate it,
Yeah.
you know, and
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
that might be a good idea, right? So I ended up taking the MTR. I forgot to donate the money, you know, but hey, you know what? It is what it is.
Yes, yeah.
Instead,
It's a thought that counts.
it's a thought that counts, you know.
Yeah.
Like I said, the best thoughts and prayers save the day
Yes.
versus actual action. Okay, let's be honest.
Well,
with
they're
you.
called. They have Christian in the name.
And they give thoughts and prayers.
Yes,
And their
they give-
action is thoughts and prayers.
Yes.
You get it? Yeah.
Their actions are louder than words.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. All right. So I get there, and first of all, if anybody, please go check out the Diversity Hub, okay?
Yeah.
I'm not
so
saying
what do
this.
they do there? What's the
So it's like,
program?
think of it like a
what's
museum,
happening?
all right?
Oh, okay.
It's like a one-room museum, but every wall has some sort of story, some sort of meaning.
Yeah.
Like they have this one called Pathways to Diversity, which was the big reveal wall,
Yeah.
where they have the history from I think the 1800 something Hong Kong time, when like for example the first bank account at HSBC
Yeah.
belongs to I believe a Parsi family.
Huh.
The first HSBC
Wow.
bank account. Dude.
Account number one.
Account
That's
number one.
crazy.
Do you know how badass that would be when you
Yeah.
tell someone like, "What's your bank account?" You're like one.
You
Dude.
One what? Just
And
one.
they're like 001. They're like, we have to fill the form. 000
Yeah.
000 001.
yeah.
It's like, holy shit.
Yeah, you are actually. Yeah, I think they should just give him equity in the bank. If
He
you
probably has equity
Yeah,
in the bank.
probably
The
has.
fact that the money's been sitting there for that long, he probably rose his money. Probably inflated just with the bank as well.
Oh yeah, that's true.
You know.
Yes.
But just the idea, like, dude, really, like a global.
So wait,
agency-
HSBC started like 1800s? Is it that?
something like that. Or
Wow.
maybe in the early. Oh no, 160 years.
Oh
This
yeah,
year was
oh, yeah,
160,
that's
right?
right. Okay,
Yeah, so
that's
it is.
like-
Yeah, so minus,
Holy shit.
Yeah, 18.
I didn't even know they had banks and like I thought you just go like give someone like half a chicken.
Maybe that's what it was.
And yeah, exactly.
Maybe it's like, hey, my friend.
My
You
friend,
put it over
my
here.
friend,
Put it over
come
here.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
give you a
so-
good deal.
Yeah, exactly. So literally, I think they found the picture or the book where, when they went to the HSBC museum, it has the actual book with the ledger.
Wow, so cool.
So
So,
all
it's
that stuff.
transactions and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, you know. And then, so
Nice.
the best thing is that, and they also could tell how much money they put in that first time.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember what. It's all there. And the whole history of like the army coming to Hong Kong, the Gurkhas and all that stuff, and it's just so fascinating.
Yeah.
And it comes all the way to let's say 2014. Sorry, no, 2022 or something like that
Yeah.
it goes to. And like one of the final thing is this icon of the Hong Kong soccer team. Now the reason why is because Jeffrey Andrews, the main person behind Center of Refugees in Christian National, I believe he's like the managing director, what he's called. I mean, he's the head
boss.
guy, the boss, right, of that center.
Yeah.
He's a big Manchester United fan.
Okay.
So therefore, that was a really cool thing to show that there were, I believe, 3 African players in the official Hong Kong national football team.
Oh yeah, nice. Yeah. I saw one actually when I went to a game. Yeah. There was one guy playing. Yeah.
So that itself makes you go like, whoa.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that makes you go like, you see, it's not about. Please include us.
Yeah, keep going.
I got emotional, man. I got emotional.
That's cute, yes, because of the African players on the team.
Of course, man. I mean, like kicking balls around, that makes me,
Yeah.
So,
no, but you're right. It does reflect, obviously, because it's not easy to see on the surface.
Yeah.
But once you understand the history,
Yeah.
you're like, oh yeah, a lot of people, because you might think they're just like tourists or whatever.
Yeah.
But a lot of people are from here.
And they represent, dude.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
while you're sitting home, you're going like, God, these foreigners coming into
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, what are you doing
Exactly.
for this place?
Yeah.
You ain't doing shit. You're paying taxes, maybe.
Yeah.
Highly likely, if you have that kind of attitude, you're not paying that much taxes
Yeah.
anyway, right?
Yeah.
So that's one of the walls, right? Then you've got a picture, which is awesome, where they have a little raised up stage. When you go straight in at the deeper end, there's a raised up stage. Behind that, there's a printing of the old Chungking arcade. Where
They had an arcade?
Yeah, it was an arcade before.
Ah.
It was a round circular arcade.
Yeah.
That was the original Chungking Mansion's area.
Cool.
And then
with
they-
the same building.
Same area.
Yeah,
They
okay.
broke down that thing, rebuilt the whole building.
Oh, so same area but not the same building.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
before the
Chungking
building-
Arcade became Chungking Mansions.
Huh.
So the coolest thing is that they have that image that's kind of printed on a roll-up thing that comes down, right?
Yes.
And then you can roll that thing up and it reveals the Chungking Mansions behind it.
Nice.
that
That's
is
so cool.
badass, man.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Right? You have that.
Nice.
Then you've got like all a lot of anecdotes of like, for example, pictures of police constables who are Indians. You've got another wall of people putting like passports and everything, showing you like all this kind of stuff. And my favorite thing is if you go there, look at the floor. The floor is the actual floor plan of the Chungking arcade.
Nice.
They've drawn it all out.
Yeah.
All the stalls and everything.
Wow.
So you're like, holy shit, this is what the
That's-
arcade
okay,
was.
so we should recommend like everyone should. How do people just? Is it free? People just.
I
walk
believe you have
in?
to contact Christian Action Center for Refugees. Go contact
Yeah.
them on either Instagram or
Yeah.
Facebook. You just search Christian Action Center for Refugees,
but
you'll find
but
it.
the diversity hub, anyone can just go and like look at it.
Technically, yeah, but when I asked Jeffrey Andrews last time, I think he said because they just opened it up,
Yeah.
they probably can't just let public just walk in like
Yes,
that.
yeah, okay.
Because not that they don't want you to come in, it's that they may at that time have a private viewing or
Sure,
they're
yeah.
using the room for, let's say, sort of event.
Yeah.
Like they might
Makes
have
sense.
one of these discussions, or they have schools coming in to hear talk and stuff like that. So they don't want you to come in like, oh, I can't go in right now because
Yes,
they're busy with
okay.
it, So it's better to ask
So
them
just
for that.
contact them first.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
makes sense.
all that stuff, and yeah, all I can say is that it's just so cool.
What
'cause,
were
like,
you doing there?
I was the MC.
Okay. Nice.
So this is the inauguration of the
Yes,
diversity hub.
yeah.
But what happens is that you take the lift, go to the 16th floor, right? So you walk into Chungking Mansion, Chungking Mansion, all that stuff. You go
Sure.
to Block E,
Yeah.
you take the lift, 16th floor, whatever, and you have to walk up one flight of stairs to get to that floor with the center, right? Normally, the if you've ever been in Chungking Mansion, the stairs like no big deal, like crummy, whatever, right? They've redone the walls, painted it, done like some artwork, murals, beautiful.
Yeah.
You get in there and you go like, holy shit. Which is why like that night we have some like, let's say higher level people in society over
okay,
there.
So they really cleaned it
They
up.
they
and-
cleaned it up. They had to, right? And it was a
Wow.
big deal.
Yeah.
And the coolest thing is like I'm up there emceeing and I welcome everybody. So I look around the room and all that stuff. And like,
Yeah.
in case you've forgotten, you look around and being impressed and everything. Just want to remind you you're still in Chungking Mansions.
Yes.
Okay. Like don't get confused.
Yeah.
You don't be like, there's a bridge to Holiday Inn. What's going on? You're like, no, we are still in Chungking Mansions.
Yes,
People, let it go,
exactly.
right?
There's a bridge to Mirador Mansion.
Exactly. Yeah. Right next door, which
Yeah.
clearly Chungking Mansion, at least this area is nicer than Mirador Mansion in that sense.
Yes. Yeah.
And then the kicker is that they can use the rooftop.
Is 16th floor the highest?
So 16 plus. So 16 floor is the lift,
Yeah, yeah.
and then there's 17, and
And
the
then
rooftop.
that's it. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Wow, I didn't know it's like that short.
Yeah, so anybody
Yeah.
who goes to Diversity Hub,
Yeah.
if you're allowed, if they let you and everything, you
Yeah.
have to go to the roof.
Of course,
Dude.
the view must be amazing.
It is insane
Yeah.
to see Chimsache from that angle.
Yeah.
It's not like a harbor view fully,
Yes,
but like
yeah.
you're like, oh my god,
Yeah,
this is crazy.
The sheer size of it.
It's
Crazy.
360, dude.
Yes.
360 view,
Yeah.
right over there. So that in itself, and then they had the party over there. I've been there a few times because there were other events as well I hosted.
Yes.
But I've been there a few times. Like, wow, this is gorgeous.
Amazing.
And it's just ridiculous where you're like, oh, drinking matches. You're like, dude, look over here, man.
Yeah.
This is beautiful. So again, everybody, Diversity Hub, go check it out. Even if you're not into even if you're into racial discrimination.
I was gonna say, even
Right,
if
yeah.
you're a racist.
Even if you're racist, it's just cool to know what you're racisting against.
Yes.
You know, so
yeah,
you'd be
yeah.
like,
Learn
yeah.
about your enemy.
Yeah, and
Yes.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, you know, keep your friends close, enemies closer,
Yes.
right? So you go there.
Go
and then-
pretend to like other races.
Oh
just
no.
to, yeah.
Like literally go to the wall and be like, "Fuck these goddamn parties with their goddamn account, man."
Yeah, look.
Fucking account
Yeah.
number one. Fuck you, number one.
Yes.
You know. I hope you only have $1. You know, whatever you
Yeah.
want to say. You know, just
Right,
go
right.
in there and then like even when they had the donation box, she's like, "Fuck you with the $500
Yes,
bill." You know.
yeah, exactly. Just donate out of spite.
Yeah, exactly. You know, just like what you want to do. You want to put the money in and jam the mouth of the box.
Yes. so no
So,
one.
people, so
yeah.
technically, people can't really donate anymore. You're like,
You're
right.
right.
Fucking block this.
Yeah.
And honestly, like the more notes you put in,
Yes.
the more it gets jammed.
Of course.
You
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
and
yeah.
that
so
way-
just make sure that you put a lot of notes
I would say that.
so other people would not donate.
They
Yes.
can't. They
I
can't.
agree.
You have stopped them.
I agree.
You've racially discriminated in a higher level, people.
Your race is discriminated with different colors of notes as
Just
well.
to annoy the shit out of
Yes.
them, you know. So they're confused. They're like, I don't know which one to pull out first. Is that what they expect?
Yeah.
I don't understand, you know. Like do that. And then like if you want like literally like take photos and like post it on Instagram and tell me
Yes.
fuck this.
And make
goddamn-
sure that you tag them as well.
Yeah, fucking Diversity Hub HQ. I bet you everybody should fucking visit this piece of shit,
Yes.
you know. And
Everyone
do
should
that.
come and see how shitty and ugly this place
Exactly,
is.
yeah, for yourself and
Yeah.
read everything and just look, see if you find a typo or whatever you want to do, you know.
Best promo.
Yeah, do it out of pure hatred
Yes.
for the non-Chinese community if you want. That's okay, man. Like,
There's a lot of like the Sherbel, the guy from Beirut Bistro.
Yeah.
They have Hong Kong passports as well.
Oh, there you go,
They're
yeah.
not like born like they're not like you.
Yeah, but they're
there is still
permanent
like this is
PRs,
still
yeah,
like
yeah.
not
Oh.
just PR but like citizens.
Yeah.
As well, so they still qualify. Like he can play for the national team
Yeah.
if he wants to.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
technically can, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I'll tell you this though, the trend of people embracing non-Chinese people as Hong Kongers, I think has changed a lot in a very good way.
Yeah.
For example, first of all, you know, non-Chinese people can now go to mainland China with the little fast pass, whatever.
Sure,
bullshit, right?
sure.
Okay, we
Yeah.
get that.
Yeah.
On top of that, because the new generation of kids growing up in Hong Kong were not Chinese,
Yes.
a lot of them are now going to local Chinese schools where their Cantonese level may not be good for writing and reading, but sufficient enough to communicate.
Yes.
Where now it's getting more and more common.
Yeah.
I've done more and more youth gigs. Like I said, I think last time we were talking about the podcast where I was hosting the EM Got Talent show.
Yes.
And like the co-MC was this girl who could speak great Cantonese.
Right.
On top of that, I
And
was-
she is white.
no, she's Pakistani.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So all that, you know,
Yeah.
and then and it's just fascinating. However, I still tell people the sad thing is that till today people still think that's like, wow, they speak Cantonese. Like, you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah,
at this
just
point you
get
should not
over
be.
it.
Yeah, you should not be
Yeah.
surprised anymore.
Right.
So that's why you need to go to the Diversity Hub so you can do it out of spite or out of being impressed by it or simply just literally information where you're like, what? I had no idea.
Wow, that's really cool.
Oh, dude, it's insane.
Does it? Do you feel like it represents all the minorities?
It represents a lot.
Yeah,
Like
okay.
they really they really did a good job with this one.
Wow.
Like, buddy, like I've seen many exhibitions like, you know, non-Chinese people also help
Right,
build
right.
Hong Kong. I'm like,
Yeah.
that's a very general thing.
Yeah.
This is solid facts.
Yeah.
Like literally to the point is like, how do we not know this?
Yeah.
How are schools not talking about this?
Well, that's a good thing is that like they have a place like this now where school
Yeah.
kids like can come.
That's
and,
the
like,
idea.
Learn. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was what I was doing, and then so Jeffrey Andrews is good friends with Jeff Rotemeyer, who's with Impact HK.
Yes.
Ironically, on Friday night, I see Jeff Rotemeyer. Oh, by the way, hey, when you go to the Diversity Hub, by the way, there is
Yeah.
a wall of different faces of people.
Yeah.
And yours truly is on that wall as
Whoa.
well. Yeah.
Nice. Is it like what prominent
champions of the community, that kind of stuff, you know?
Wow,
Yeah,
that's
so
awesome.
One of many,
Yes,
right?
yes.
So, okay, I go over there, I do the whole thing. Jeff Rotemeyer from Impact HK is also there. Ironically, I'm actually hosting the gala the next night.
Yeah.
Right?
For Impact HK.
For Impact HK in the region in
Yeah.
Shenzhen as well. Right? So on Saturday, which is the Impact HK one, you know,
Yeah.
all that's good. I pick my stuff up. I'm on the way there. I'm still on autopilot. It's not even 24 hours.
Yeah.
I'm so autopilot. I get a chips
You're
at
going
Choy.
to Chungking
I go to Chungking Mansion.
Really?
I literally go to Chungking
You
Mansion.
actually entered the building?
I entered the building.
No.
I walked in like, oh, that was yesterday, dude. What the hell am I doing? You know? Like at that point,
It's just some diversity NGO thing. I don't know which one.
Yeah, whatever. They're all trying to help save the
Yeah.
world. To me, it's the same. You know. The funny thing is, like, part of me when I went to Chungking Mansion, I was a bit like, I hope this was purely because I thought I was doing the diversity hub gig.
Yeah.
And not that I developed a muscle memory.
Oh, yes.
Of I
This is
guess
where
I'm
you
going
belong.
here. Yeah, you know. Where I'm like, wait,
Maybe I would just want samosas. Maybe part of you is like, I
guess
want
so.
really good samosas.
Yeah, you know. But the weird thing is, like, even though like it's Ramadan and everything, but like when I go in there, people are like, "Hey, you want some food?" I'm like, "Do I not? Do I look Muslim?"
Oh, yeah, they don't care though. Like
want
I
business,
think,
right?
yeah, they just want.
Yeah, I was like, why would you do that to me if I really was observing Ramadan?
Yes, they
why
don't
would
give a
you
shit.
tempt me, man?
Yes.
Like,
yeah,
dude.
they would be like, because for them, making money now is better than making
money in the
like
afterlife.
karma later. Yeah, exactly.
Dude, I was like,
It's
that's
not
a
very-
dick move, man.
Yes, it is.
If I were hungry and thirsty and you do that, I'm like, oh, fuck you, man.
Yeah. It
Now
has
to be
been. It has been like it got. I want to say it got a bit tougher.
Yeah.
Like towards like because there is like a cruising period in the middle.
Yeah.
And now you just get impatient. Like today we're recording on the 25th, 6th, or 5th, whatever.
Yeah.
And that's like we still have 5 days. I'm like, come on.
Yeah, I know.
You just get to
it's
the
a third week kind of thing where you're like,
Yes.
come on, man, let's get it. I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
I'm grateful for what I have.
yeah.
I get this shit. The
Yeah,
cool
but it's
thing-
also like some withdrawals as well. Like coffee is really hard.
Yeah.
Because obviously you're not gonna have coffee at 7 p.m.
Yeah, that's the
people
thing.
back home do. Like
Yeah.
they don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Like they just have like Arabic coffee, like
Yeah.
what Westerners call Turkish coffee.
Yeah.
Like the really really thick, strong one.
Yeah.
And people have like 2-3 coffees after breakfast.
Wow.
Breakfast being
Oh yeah,
7
normally,
p.m.
yeah.
And it's like that's what breakfast comes from, breaking your fast.
Yeah.
Right. And they don't care. Obviously, if I do that, I will just bounce
Yeah.
off the walls. Not a good idea.
Oh man.
But that caffeine withdrawal thing is real.
Yeah.
It's really, sucks.
I can
Because
imagine.
you just
yeah.
wake up like grumpy.
I mean, I get that when I come back from Melbourne every year or from Australia, but not. I think maybe because when I go there, I don't have more than, let's say, 1 cup. I'll have, like, say, Gloria will have like 2 or 3 cups because
Yeah.
she's there.
Yeah.
Normally she'll have one, maximum 1.5 a
Yeah.
day, right? But like, I'll have sips from her cups each
Yeah.
time. And yeah, I do definitely sense, I don't feel the grumpiness,
Yeah.
but I do sense the disoriented of like, I can't really focus properly.
Yes.
You know, where I'm like, something's missing over here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So lucky for me, I've never developed that kind of a level of addiction.
It's unfortunately, since I worked for Decent,
Yeah.
that really got me hooked, and
Yeah.
then that's Well, that's kind of the point of Ramadan, is that you're supposed to like kind of wean your practice
So the problem is this:
non-attachment.
like after Ramadan's done, you're gonna go back and have coffee.
Yeah, I know.
So what
but
the
then
fuck is the point?
I think you're just kind of showing yourself that you can.
Dude, what the fuck? Like, what are you trying to prove to the world? I can do it, but I'm not
to the
gonna.
world.
To yourself?
To yourself. It's
Yeah,
just-
but that's like,
I
that's
can
like an
just eat at
alcoholic
home.
saying, I could stop anytime.
No, but people say I can stop anytime and they don't. That's the difference.
Yeah, but I mean, like, but
People are just like, oh yeah, I can stop anytime. Everyone says that and they never do.
yeah, but I mean, but you,
But then you actually
did, but then you didn't.
Well, it's up to you after that. The fact that you know now that you
That you can.
Yes.
I
So
don't know,
you can
man.
be
I think this Ramadan thing, the packaging is what's letting you to do it. I don't think you
What's the
would.
packaging?
That is Ramadan.
No, I don't think so.
I don't
mean,
think so, man. I don't
it's
like
just
what because
you
you're bored.
you
You're gonna
need
quit
you need
coffee.
A community.
That's what I mean. Yeah, it's the community thing where everyone's doing okay. All right, you know.
No, but it's a good thing. But if you do it disorganized, everyone's just not gonna be like, I don't want to
There's
do it
no
by
motivation
myself.
because like,
Exactly.
yeah. That's what I mean. So you can't really do it. You can only do it because everyone else is doing it.
No, you can.
You get my
By
point?
yourself, it's kind of boring or lame or whatever.
Yeah, but that's the point. It's like you should be able to do it regardless of other people.
Yes, I agree with
Yeah.
you. Yeah, in theory.
Yeah.
But no one does that.
That's my
so
point.
you kind of need to be forced a little bit or nudged. And that's in a good way.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see?
Yeah, but I mean that defeats the fucking purpose. The point.
No, it doesn't.
No, the point. I know you can do it, but you still rely on having the community kind of force you. You
Yes.
should be at such a high level where you're like, I can do it for me.
Yeah, but that's what, if you're gonna go that route, people shouldn't drink alcohol because it's poison, and people shouldn't be eating fucking chocolate cookies.
Yeah, but
you
I mean,
know?
I never said I wanted to stop. I never made a big fucking statement like, oh, I am going to love my body with the lack of. I'm like, I am hurting myself. I guess I am then.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, you are at peace with that.
I'm like, it's like you losing your shit about me weighing cables. I'm very at peace with that. I'm like, this is great. I think this is genius. I save 5 grams there, another 20 grams there,
And then-
I can buy another half packet of coffee right there.
Sure.
I have my relationship with Gloria improves because she's like, oh my god, you can fit so much coffee into your suitcase.
Right.
I'm like, you know why I could fucking do that?
Because I
I have the
kept
USB 3.0 cable. I had to transfer my files at 100 megabytes per second when I could do 120 megabytes per 2nd. All right.
It's all for you.
Also, I can put like 4 fucking more beans in here,
Yeah.
so you can make your goddamn espresso one more time. Do you understand? Now, for you,
Yes.
you need a whole community
Yes.
of good boyfriends and stuff to do something like that.
Yes.
I, on the other hand, do it because I'm a good person. You see the difference here?
Well, I'm doing it now for myself because it's just me.
Yeah.
Like, I can also not do it, and
Yeah.
no one is watching.
So my question
except
is this.
for God.
Yeah, well,
Yes.
okay, yeah. So
Yes.
my point is this, like, so after Ramadan's done, why go back to coffee then? Now
I
that
don't
you,
have to. See,
I
now
know you don't have
it.
to, but you choose to.
Yes, I choose to.
It's like me, I don't have to weigh those cables. I choose to. Do you understand?
Someone write in.
I don't need to add that another one more serving of coffee.
Yes.
Because we're already gonna fit, let's say, 1 bag of 200 grams of coffee.
Yes.
Right? I know every time she makes an espresso, it's 18 grams of coffee. If I can kind of the 18 grams worth of, let's say, cables and this and
Yeah.
that's another serving of espresso.
Yes.
That's another day where she's like, wow, I get to enjoy this. Right? It's all because without any peer pressure,
Yes.
clearly no one else in Hong Kong is doing this cable weighing.
Yes.
Right? Clearly there's no religion.
No,
God
because
is not
people in
go-
Hong Kong are busy and they have actual normal things to do.
God is not looking down and going like, this fucking guy, man. He is awesome. So I'm not doing it to impress God or something.
Yes.
This is purely
Okay.
me being the fucking virtuous guy that I
Yes,
am,
of course.
trying to squeeze out, maximize the happiness
For your girlfriend,
for my
not even
girlfriend,
for
not for
you.
me.
Yes, yes,
I'm
I get
stressing
it.
myself out, trying to be like, oh fuck, man, maybe I don't use a wire tie, so that's another gram gone. You know, I'm losing my shit.
Here's what I will say. Maybe for me, for people who are doing Ramadan, every month of every year, you're cutting all the toxins out.
Wait, 1 month of every year.
1 month of
Yeah.
every year, you're cutting all the toxins out.
Yeah.
You are actually prolonging your life.
Yeah, but I'm prolonging the joy that we're achieving within
Yeah,
the
and
short
I'm
life.
prolonging my life.
Yeah, but you see the month of Ramadan, you're getting that frustration of like no
So
coffee.
I'm not.
and everything.
Yeah, exactly. Not having. All
I'm
the bad
avoiding that
things.
frustration. So that 1 month, your happiness level is maybe 3 out of 10.
Yes, it's very low. I cannot agree more. It's on the floor.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is that okay. So let's say let's just use 12 months
Yes.
as the duration, right?
Yes.
Out of which 1 month the happiness is at 3 out of 10.
Yes.
So for that 1 month, your happiness scored very low.
Yes, but my health score is very high.
But you're not happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's that. Now we're going into philosophical.
Yeah. Versus,
Yeah.
I only can live for, let's say, 10 months.
Yes.
Because I didn't do the Ramadan. and
Yes,
everything.
yes.
However, within those 10 months, my average happiness level is at 8.
Right.
You had an average happiness of 8.
Yeah.
However, 1 month went to 3, pulling
Yes.
you down to 7.
Yes.
So you now have 12 months, but averaging at 7 per month. I have 10 months, but averaging at 8 per month.
Yes.
So technically, I had a better life than you.
I see that's up for debate because you only lived for 10 months,
But-
but I enjoyed my 7 for 12.
Yes, but the point is that we're looking at because after I'm dead at month
Yes.
number 10,
Yes.
11 and 12 are irrelevant because I'm not there to quote unquote enjoy them.
No, you might as well just die at month 3 then. That's goofy.
It's like saying a comedy show, I did 60 minutes worth of comedy.
Yes.
I got 20 laughs. Mm-hmm. I'm a better comedian because you did 10 minutes of comedy on 18 laughs. Mm-hmm.
yeah, no, that scale is different. I think you're changing the goalpost
No,
now.
it's the same duration
Okay,
using time.
But that's also assuming that you know that you have 10. Do you know that you have 10 months and then you
I
die
know
or no?
full well that I at least have until I get to Melbourne with that empty suitcase to come back with those beans.
Go to your
After I come back
example.
from Hong Kong,
Yes.
from Australia,
Yeah.
with those beans and unpack
Yes,
successfully.
I will be here having the coffee.
Yeah, I have no guarantee of liveliness.
Yes,
After
okay.
that. But I am not allowed to die until I bring back those fucking beans.
Okay, one advice for you: do not fly Malaysia Airlines.
I said die, not disappear. All right. So okay. So, but I'm using the mathematics of like we don't know how long our duration is.
Yes.
So why let even 1 month have a low happiness score?
Well, it's not because you're making yourself miserable. It's because you're investing in your time
Yeah.
on Earth.
Yes.
See? So you're investing. There's no point to like live longer when you're like obese and have diabetes.
That's what I mean. So you're
You
living
can't do the
longer
fun
by
things
doing the
anymore.
Ramadan.
Yes.
But you're now
but
lowering your
not whole life is Ramadan. See?
But 1 month
It's
a
just
year,
like going
dude.
to the gym.
If let's say
It's
you're
exactly
80,
the same.
if you're 80 years old,
Yes.
that's 80 months of your life where you're like, fuck this shit.
I don't say that because if you say
Okay.
that, there's no point.
Inshallah.
You just say Alhamdulillah. You just say thank God.
Okay, thank God.
Yes,
Okay, thank God.
yeah.
Right? What I'm saying is that, so now that's 80 months.
Yes.
All right, 80 months. That's divided by 12. That's a good like
Well,
almost
not 80
six-
months because you start fasting at like 12 or 14 or
All
whatever.
right, okay. So let's say you're 80, so 70, right? So
Yeah, yeah,
basically,
70, yeah.
let's just say a good 60 months.
Yes.
That's 5 years of your life.
Yes.
That you're miserable, which tells you just lowered your life expectancy is 75 now, not
Yes.
80 anymore,
Sure.
right?
Yeah, because you're just dismissing the 5 years completely.
Because it was terrible
they
anyway.
were terrible.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Whereas I had a good 76 years.
No, not really, because for the last 15, probably because of your bad habits,
Yeah.
you're suffering. See?
You see my health goes bad from
Yes,
like let's
of
say
course.
60 onwards to
yeah,
75.
Yeah. So those last 15 years, you're not as happy as you were. You were really happy until 50.
Yeah, but
and then
then-
your diabetes kicked in. And now you're like, oh no, my toes are falling off. Now you're really sad for 15 years.
Yeah.
See?
But then let's think about it. Let's average that out again. In the last 10 years, 15 years of your life,
yeah,
how much of that toe are you using?
probably none because you can't walk anymore.
No, but like even
because
yourself,
you're
like
fucking
when you're
fat.
6 years old, I highly doubt you're doing like fucking lunges.
No, you are because you took care of your body for that 50. You know,
But no,
you did Ramadan.
Yeah, but you can, but you probably won't.
You know, well,
Are you
hopefully-
lunging now? I don't see you lunging now.
I literally
You
just
can.
came from yoga.
Yeah,
like actually now.
How many lunges? Like, oh, wow, warrior one, warrior two.
Yeah, you
What I'm
do
saying
like,
that when you're 6 years old, you won't be lunging all day. So, like, let's say during your whole day, maybe there'll be 5 minutes worth of your time when you need that big toe,
yes,
right?
Sure.
So there's 5 minutes of like I have a lesser happiness because now you can use a big toe. But out of 24 hours, 5 minutes of that loss, I'm like, the average is out. But I'm
I
still
think the
happier.
toe is not gonna be the only problem. If you continue living the way you are,
Yeah.
it's not gonna be just a toe. It's gonna be like if you look at this cookie, you will
Yeah.
pass away. So you really have
Ah.
to, yeah.
But
and
then
then you'll
again-
just be eating porridge for 15 years. See, that's miserable.
Yeah, but I mean, okay, but I'm pretty sure I have faith that in 20 years' time, they will have some sort of technology to reverse
That's what
that.
everyone says. Actually,
So I'm
That's
banking
funny.
on that fact.
I'm
Like,
actually also banking on that, by
yeah,
the way.
You're using
But-
an old traditional,
Yes.
way old traditional
Yes.
method of staying healthy,
Yes.
of fasting, which again, fair.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's wrong. It works. I admit
Yeah.
it. What I am saying is that
See, you can't even talk anymore because of all the fucking sugar you're eating.
no, it's because I'm making so much fucking sense. My saliva is like, dude, there's so many things I have to spit out.
Sure.
Let's
Yes,
lubricate
all
your
the
mouth.
smart ideas are coming out at the
That's
same
way
time.
too much, man. You know what I mean? I'm like, let's lubricate that the jaw so you're ready to
Yes.
rock and roll.
Okay.
All right. So what I'm saying is that right now it's kind of like saying I'm investing in AI 20 years ago.
Yeah.
You're like, fuck that AI, dude. What the hell are you talking about, man?
Yeah.
You gotta invest in property, man. I'm like,
Right.
no, man, AI, dude. I'm telling
Yeah.
you, 20 years. You're like, God, you know what I'm saying, man?
Yeah.
The last 500 years, property's a shit, right? And I'm like, no, man, I know it's always been, but I'm telling you, like, you know, open your mind, the future, right?
Right.
And forward to here,
Yes.
I own, let's say, 70% of NVIDIA.
Yes.
You own Sun Hong Kai, which is like at what, like 40% loss,
Right.
Because they're not selling apartments.
Yeah. GameStop.
Yeah, GameStop, whatever, right? You know, and
Yeah.
I'm sitting there going like, oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Did you not say property?
Right, but
You
that's
get my
also
point?
you're saying that assuming that in 20 years that they're gonna have the technology that saves your ass.
But that's what I'm saying is I am thinking like 20 years later.
yeah, I know.
I'm
But
thinking where I'm like, all right, hold on a second. In 20 years time, the technology we'll have is that your health level no longer matters about physical. It's all mental.
right.
So I'm working so hard on the mental where I'm weighing fucking wires and shit. so I can have a good mental.
So you're
relationship.
gonna have. So what you're saying now is that you're banking on them like taking your brain and like planting it in a thing or whatever.
that they will find some sort of way where it turns out that your whole health, your
Yeah.
physical health, is all banked on how well you're doing emotionally.
Oh, right.
just like they found, like your health is also based on your gut health, right?
Yes,
You
yes.
have good gut bacteria, you're a healthier person, right?
Yes.
Back then they would have no idea. They would think, bigger muscles are healthier,
Sure,
right?
sure.
Now they realize, no, it's got nothing to do with that. That's why people who had yogurt and probiotics are such a big deal.
Yes.
Whereas the kids who are like fucking steroids all day are in trouble.
Right.
You get it?
Yes.
So I'm saying, I'm looking at this where I'm like, I've foresee that in 20 years' time,
Yes.
we will realize that the body functions
Yes.
physically is a secondary to the primary emotional happiness level,
Yes.
where you're not suffering through I'm hungry, but I want to show the community.
I'm not showing the community, but also I have news for you, buddy. This lives on the internet, which is a literal forever.
So
it's gonna
everybody-
outlive all of humanity. So
This is
people
an
are gonna listen
example
to this in
of-
20 years
Yeah.
and go like, "Oh, that guy was talking so much
He was
nonsense.
such a genius.
Why did he die of
This is
diabetes?"
exactly. Hey.
Oh,
if-
turns
if-
out
if-
Bakehouse had cocaine in its food.
Maybe.
That's why.
Hey, you know what? If
Yeah.
they do, I would not be surprised, man.
No, me
the
neither.
fucking level of addiction I have. Dude, 4 cookies, man. Okay. Like, I normally
not
get
right.
2 and go like, dude, I think that's
Cookies
enough.
are huge, by
They're
the way.
huge,
Yeah,
man. They're the
really
size of my
big.
fucking
Yeah.
palm, dude. And like these motherfuckers, like I don't know what they've done. Where I'm like, God damn, now they've improved where the edges are crispy and the middles are soft again.
Yeah.
Like you used to make it shit in the evenings, man.
Yeah,
but I
yeah.
bought it at 1 p.m.
And it was
which is
still really
prime
good.
time.
Yeah, yeah.
Like usually at 6 p.m. when I buy it, I'm like, kind of soggy, whatever.
Sure,
right?
sure.
1:30, 2 p.m. prime time, fresh out, sitting there, cool enough but not too hot to melt and get
Right.
soggy.
Yeah.
Ate it. I'm like, shit.
That's too good.
Yeah. So again, the conclusion is rather than discriminate those who are fasting or those who are just trying to have a better
Yeah, I
relationship with
love
their kids.
how you spent 15 minutes shitting on people who are fasting right after go diversity in Hong Kong.
I was just
All the
saying that.
minorities.
Just go to Diversity Hub, make your own decision, read about how they used to, do their own struggles in the 1800s or 1900s or whatever.
Yeah.
Make your decision about who's right, who's wrong.
Yes.
And hopefully in 20 years' time, you will realize that actually happiness is the key to good health. And what Mohammed is doing right now is basically peer pressuring himself into I have to do it because I want to have a bunch of people go like, man, fucking you did it, man.
I don't tell anybody. Just tell you because we have to catch up on this. No one knows. It's just my dog looking at me is like, why is no one eating? It's
Yeah.
very sad.
Yeah.
It's a very
She's
sad
like,
household.
I can eat,
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Yeah.
I know. I force her to fast with me too.
Oh, shit.
No.
Yeah,
No,
wow.
no. That's animal cruelty.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
also against fasting if you are cruel to animals.
Really?
Yeah. Well, it's the general rules of like you have to like not
Not
harm
hurt-
things.
Yeah, not harm
yeah,
things.
exactly.
Yeah. All right, fair enough, man.
I know something that will make me happy.
Yeah.
Is Patreon.
Yeah.
Patreon.com/ohopod. We do have, actually, I should have pulled this up earlier. We do have a couple of new Patreon members. Let's see if I can pull them up quickly. Yeah, notifications. There you go. Ricky became a member of Admiralty Adventure.
Yeah.
Thanks, Ricky. Don't have a last name, but thank you so much for joining us. We're about to go even a little spicier on the Patreon. So join us, just $5 a month. It keeps the lights on, as they say, and it's a fun way to support us. Vivek is heading to... you are already in Melbourne.
I'm already
by
in
the time this
Melbourne
comes
doing my
out.
Cantonese show. If you want to check it out, aunz.funnyvivek.com. That's
Hell
the
yeah.
whole schedule. I come back to Hong Kong end of June. I'm doing my solo Cantonese
You
show.
don't come back end of June. What are you talking about?
No,
You
I come back in May, but I have end of June. I have my solo Cantonese show.
Oh, nice.
27, 28, 29 June. I'm also running some Cantonese workshops. So
Oh,
go check
nice.
it out,
Okay.
yeah.
Is it on your website?
It it should be on my website. It's on Instagram as well. It's all
Okay.
over there. Yeah. So I'll be
Okay,
there. What about you?
Cantonese comedy.
Yeah.
Okay, we have a lot of stuff going on at Backstage Comedy. So as of the time of this recording, Zhao Ying Summer's third show is like halfway through.
Yeah.
So we don't know if we're at the fourth. We'll see how it goes. But after that, we have Hong Kong Stories coming up, Hong Kong as Fuck coming up, and then a bunch of showcases. I am headlining on May 17th. And then we have Daniel Fernandez is coming from India on May 23rd. We have Jackie Ng coming from Singapore June 7th. And then Maitre is headlining June 21st. Hong Kong is Fuck again. Garen Chu headlining in July. A bunch of other people are confirmed for September. We are fucking packing the calendar.
Nice.
So it's gonna be really busy. Come to a backstage comedy show. It's gonna be a lot of fun. And thanks for all the support. Patreon.com/Pod. See Vivek on the road. See me in Hong Kong. And see you all next week.